came back down here to see what I can see. The grass has grown taller. The paths are still there. Beaver paths or some sort of paths are still there. The wind's picking up. I'm gonna stop here. I pulled out a few maple seedlings out of the ground. So I'm gonna get these guys in water. Walking through, I spot a mushroom. Flat, and it looks like that. It's way down to the ground, and it's about this size. I'm holding roots of my maple seedlings. I'm gonna put those in water. But yep, that's the mushroom I'm seeing, and there are quite a few of them. Was that yellow spot over there, yellow spots over here, and a few more. I'll go identify what mushroom this is. All right, see you soon. I am also finding acorns everywhere. Okay, not everywhere, few. So I don't know what tree this belongs to. Oh my gosh, I'm so ignorant about these things, but I'm gonna find out what tree this is coming from and tell you later. See you. And I don't know what tree, because this tree, that tree, this tree, that tree, pan over here, this tree, they're all maple trees. See, here you go all the way up. Maple, maple, they're all maple. See the leaves? They're all maple leaves. So they're all maple trees. So I don't quite know where the acorns are falling from. So maybe a squirrel brought them here. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, there's a snake in this bucket. And I'm gonna try and film him before he gets away. There he is. You see him? I'm gonna remove this. There he is. He went out the other end. He's running away. He saw me. Alright, so this is the first honeybee of the day. What time is it? 4:46 in the evening. And this is in the afternoon, sorry. And this is the first one I have seen so far. Now granted, it was raining. It's been raining on and off all day. Okay, what is that? Can someone help me identify this thing? The herb garden. So I didn't want it too far away from the fire pit because I just wanted it from cooking. To get my herbs and, you know, pick and put in season. So that's my blanket. I'm gonna lay down on it later, chill out when I'm tired, have all my water. And I said I was just gonna put it right here, so kind of marked off the area with some sticks. So I was bad, I didn't finish weeding my little garden area, but I finished cutting it out. So it's this area right here. Can't really see that well, the sun's in my eye, but our sun's in the background preventing me from seeing the screen. So this area here is going to be my garden. So let me walk you through what I had. And Then right beside the apple mint, I have spearmint. Last time I only planted the mint and the watermelons, and I said, you know what, let me just extend this area that I planted the mint and the watermelons. So this is the apple mint. So I think he's doing well from the last time. It's only been a month, I think. 1 month. Has it even been 1 month? 3 weeks. I'd say 3 weeks. The next mint, we'll just go right beside it. Bloop. Here, this is spear. So this is the spearmint. And the sun's here again. So that's the spearmint. 1, 2, 3. So they're doing pretty good too. Then this weekend, my shadow's in the way. This is thyme. So I planted this yesterday, and they still look pretty okay. They can go away. So this is thyme. I'm still stuffy. You can hear me still being all stuffy. So it wasn't a very productive weekend. I gave this little guy some help, so I kind of covered him a bit. He's gonna be in full sun right now. Watermelons. So 3 watermelons. 1, 2, 3. This is the aloe vera. He was in a pot beside the full sun garden, and he didn't like it much. He didn't like it much, so he wilted. He wilted away. Aloe is over here in a pot. I don't have a lot of time to plant him really. I put him in the ground here yesterday. I think he's getting back a little bit of color back in his leaves. I trimmed the leaves back and put them down here because these were really brown yesterday. So he looks a little bit better. I'll see what happens to him when we come back next month. 3 more weeks. September. The long weekend in September is when I'm coming back. So I'll see how he looks when I get back. 4 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks, about 3 weeks. So here now, I planted these out like just now, like just a few minutes ago. This is garlic. I had it in my kitchen and I just decided to plant it out here. It was sprouting. I put it in the ground with these guys. Oh, sorry. They were in my kitchen in this pot full of dirt, and I just kind of stuck them in, and it began to root and sprout. So I said, let me plant it out here since I don't have any space at the apartment. So garlic, onions. I didn't finish using these onions. I'll show you what I did with them when I go home. But onions, 2 onions, and over here ginger. When I'm sick with my stomach or indigestion or whatever, and your stomach's not feeling good, I make ginger tea. But you can't use up all of the ginger, so I planted 2. So that's 1 little sprout and 2 little sprout, another sprout. This one actually has a root on it already. This one doesn't. So I'll just go home and show you how I did that. But that's them. Those are new. And now I'm gonna plant out my grape, and I'm gonna see how the other plants are doing. Okay, so for now this is a temporary show. I have a trellis, 2 trellises, one here and one over here. Did I attach them to the tree somehow? Yes, I did. 2 nails here and here, and then just let them freestand after that. So not a very sturdy structure. Tree's okay. He's not dead. He's doing fine. Doesn't mind the 2 trellises attached to him. And then we have, I'll do just take you up here, covered him so he wouldn't be exposed to the sun at all. It's a pressurized container, and instead of the small hose, we attached a garden sprayer. So that's the shower mechanism. Home Depot plastic tiles, Home Depot 2-gallon pressurized container. Only water has ever been there since I purchased it, nothing else. The debate is not about this. This works. It's awesome. Taking a shower with it already. You just have to watch your water conservation. The thing is, I want running plants up and down. The debate is, what do I use as the cover crop for the trellis? Is it ivy, which I have in this pot here? Yeah, it's embarrassing. I had to go and buy ivy. I will propagate these later on, so I don't have to buy any more. Cost me, I think, $15. So we're no longer buying ivy. We're just gonna propagate that for ivy. Or do I use the grapes? I don't know how to propagate grapes yet, so just have to buy this. They're not looking so well. What is this, week 4? I guess because they're still in the pot. But I'm going to plant this somewhere if I'm not using the grapes as a trellis cover crop. Out of the pot, he looks like this. His root system is just the shape of the pot, so I'm going to tweeze this out a bit, let his roots be free a little bit, and put them in the hole. This hole. So just so he knows he has some room to breathe, I tweezed out his roots a little bit so now they can grow in whatever direction they want, and to tell the roots that you're no longer pot bound, you no longer have just one little tiny area to run, you can go wherever you want. So I'm just going to place this now in this hole and then cover him up with all the dirt that came out of the hole in the pot and point him in the direction of this. I'll probably tie him up a little bit to make sure he stays. Alright, see you. Okay, so he is happily in the ground now, and I pointed a few up the trellis. There's one going up, so hopefully he gets the memo. Found some blades of grass. I'm gonna tie them to the trellis like so, and check on them next week. Alright, so I just took this piece off with my knife, and I'm gonna take this home, put it in some water, root it. When it's finished rooted, I'll bring him back and I'll plant him over this side. So that's just what I'm gonna continuously do with this guy until I have a lot of ivy, English ivy. So no more buying English ivy for 15 bucks. Later. Okay, so we're here fishing at Black Lake?
Yeah, Black Lake.
Black Lake at Sharbot Lake.
Park.
Black Lake at Sharbot Lake Park.
Go ahead. It's wrecking.
It's wrecking.
Got caught on the rock. She's going to attempt number 2.
Just to let my family know I don't know what I'm doing.
Neither does her husband.
I'll let these people go. I mean, I'll never get that far.
Cast. You're not going to hit the boat.
I know.
Look, that's how far in as she is. She ain't going to hit him. She barely gets it right there. Slow.
Oh, it's raining. I'm only catching leaves.
Not leaves, aquatic plants.
Sorry.
And now she's somewhere in the tree.
Sorry.
And it's flying around and... Yep.
Further than me.
Because they got more weight. Look, they got a fish.
Oh, good job. Hi guys, I just caught a fish. It's my first fish. Okay, I'm gonna let it go now because it's very small. And bye fish. And I just caught a fish. You just saw the poor little thing. It was by mistake because I didn't throw it in very far. This is where my feet are.
You were fishing.
I was fishing, but I didn't expect to catch anything. Anyway, this is where my feet are, and this is where we're fishing, and we're kind of experimenting. This is what I have. I have this. Oh gosh, it's spinning back and forth. Little rubber worm on a hook. And that's what I'm fishing with, and it's not going very far because it doesn't have any weight on it, so it's just right by those rocks. I don't know if you can see right there. That's where it stops. So I'm gonna try again. Hopefully I get something bigger. That was pretty cool. Okay, later.
Alright folks, she just cast half her fucking rod into the lake.
Oh, me.
She is a moron.
Oh my god, it's stuck.
Oh dear God. How partial are you to those pants?
Very partial to these pants.
And more so to her rod. Yep. The life and the day of Yoli. Stay tuned.
Some guys came by, a nice lady and her husband, I guess, in a boat. There they are going away. They helped me take the half of the rod that was God, out the lake. That was crazy. And then I also have this purple one where the leaves are a little bit elongated, and that's what. And this is what the flowers look like. So that's this one. I have this one with the white in the middle of the leaves. They have very pretty leaves. And then I have this guy. And then there is the goldenrod flowers. And I have this berry bush here to identify. I don't know what kind of berries these are. Also, I want to add that I have maple seedlings everywhere. So, here's one, but they don't look very great. Here's one, right beside it. There's one, right beside it. There's one. Let me see if I can get some bigger ones. If I go here, there are a bunch here. So I decided I was gonna just pull up a few. They're all over the place. There. So I pulled up a few because they can't all grow and survive there. And I put them in water, and I'm gonna take them home. There they are. I'm gonna take them home and see if I can give them some love, and then plant them in strategic places around the property. So in about 50 years or so, I can get big ass maple trees. Oh, there is also someone's different from the rest. I took off a piece of ivy, and I'm gonna root that when I go home. Updates on the blueberries. So I'm gonna check height right now. I'm gonna use my foot. Knee high. Knee-high blueberries right now. I didn't check the height of them last time, but they seem to have lost some of their leaves. I really needed to weed this out. But they seem to have lost a few of their leaves. I don't know if something's eating them or not. Oh, here's a young blueberry. But we'll see how it goes. Next time I come, I actually have blueberry seedlings. Well, they're not seedlings yet. I actually have blueberry seeds at home. So I'm gonna try and add to this guy. So he's not looking very pretty. He's being eaten. He has, I think this is a new one from last time. I think he's grown a bit. We'll check with the previous video. Other than that, still looks okay. So we'll see how that one goes. The cherries, one cherry tree. I have cherries at home that has sprouted already, so he'll get some company. The cherry tree here, I don't think he's grown, but clearly there are things still eating him. So I'll try and see what I can do to care for them, but I'm not out here all the time. So check the height. It's about knee high. As well. So knee high. Still not dead, still healthy, not drooping around or anything. And these are the Valentine dwarf cherries. The ones at home that I'm sprouting, I don't know what they are. They're just sweet cherries. Update on the strawberry bush. I think it was a lot higher last time. Strawberries. Now these are looking so much better than they looked the last time when I had them out in the sun. And I have a little strawberry. Main plant I planted, and he has been busy because he put out a new shoot here. So that's great. So something might be eating it. But yeah, because look at that. That's an end. That's an end. So there's something definitely eating it now. I would say so. Something like strawberries. But this patch over here, I think he's looking a lot better than last time. I think. That's what I think. I think I only had like this last time, and maybe this sprouted. So 1, 2, 3, 4 now. This is the main one. And then he sent off one over here as well. This one didn't have roots on it yet, but I'm trying to promote roots by I buried him a little bit and just left the leaves out. So I'll see what happens next time when I come back. So that's there. 3 pieces now. 1, main, 2. So stay tuned. I'm going to try and sprout strawberries. I tried it once. It worked, but they died on me. Anyway, over here, the apple tree. I think he's taller than me now, to be honest. So this is him. And just remember, he is the dwarf apple. And yeah, $39, Home Depot. You better grow. Or was it Canadian Tire? Might have been either Home Depot or Canadian Tire. Anyway, either way, he better grow. But I don't know. Let me see if I can do a height thing. Turn. There we go. So that I can see. I think he's now taller than me. He's now taller than me. Me and him were the same height. Sort of, if you can see that. So that's good. Yeah. Next time I'll figure out a better way of judging height. I'll actually get a ruler out here. Oh, tape measure. Duh. Okay. Ruler. Come on, girl. All right. Next thing. All right. So I need to do some weeding out here. As I said, I was kind of sick, so I didn't get to all the gardening I wanted to do. All right. These guys weren't doing very well. These are 2 succulents. But now in the shade, they're doing just fine. I I think this is, that's supposed to be there, I think. This is some ground cover that I'm growing. A lady at High Park gave it to me. So I'm growing these. So if this is the same one, it's very pretty and I like it. So I tend not to like grass all that much. I prefer plant ground cover. So this is one of them. The palm tree. I'm gonna leave this there. And my bamboo plant is right here. He hasn't grown a bit, but and here's another one that haven't grown a bit, but let's see how they do. But these spider plants are growing very well. Oh, leave it up to the ones that are naturally weeds to grow in any circumstance. Alright, so set up the water thing again. It was done when I got here. 3 weeks is a long time to leave just 2 liters. Clementine is grown in height since the last time, so he's up to here now. And these are the garlics that I planted last week. The last time I was here. This 1, 2, 3, they look like grass. So when I was weeding this bed, I had to make sure to not pull these guys up because they look the same as grass. But 1, 2, 3, let's see. I planted garlic. So 1 head. See, I just covered him. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's it. Let's dig a hole for the grapes. Alright, so here is my amateur dug hole. It's about hand deep. But the pot's about hand deep too, so not too worried about the depth. I got my bottle of water and I'm gonna go at it. Alright, so I'm gonna add the water to the hole, add the plant to the hole, cover it up with dirt, and let me see how the root ball of this looks. Probably looks the same as everything wrapped around the pot. And this trellis, little tiny trellis, came from the ivy, which is now on the shower trellis. So let's go. Okay, done. So I just took some grass and laid it down on the roots to protect it. I watered it. All the water is gone from the bottle. Gave him the whole bottle of water, 2 liters, and put the grass around, because I noticed whenever I pull up grass from somewhere, the earth is always nice and moist. So I covered it nature's way, covered it with grass, and I put the trellis in the ground. I broke it, so it's not very sturdy, but then I tried to guide him up. You might break it, but I just wanted him up in the air. And then he didn't grow far enough, so he's not tall enough to reach over to here, but let's see how far and what improvements I can do next time I come. I gotta go now, so let's head back to Toronto. Alright, let's clean up our gardening stuff and head back. Shed's still the same. Haven't made any improvements to it as yet. Still the same. We haven't done anything. This weekend was supposed to be the weekend we're supposed to work on the shed, but I wasn't feeling well and Robbie hurt his knee, and so it's postponed till next long weekend.